What's up, C Squad?
It's Nigel C.
And Daddy C.
I'm Daddy's son.
Kick Talk.
Today, we're Kick Talking about
the return of the OG. I'm talking about the one we haven't seen done in this form in 34 years. I'm talking about the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red. Booyah and booyah and booyah.
Booyah.
But Nigel, before we open the box and get into the shoe, man, what should they do if it's their first time here?
Y'all need to turn that notification bell fire red, for real.
Fire red bell, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
We're going to get into this, man, the Jumpman Classic box.
Yeah.
Nike Air on the box, right? The label, you see it right here.
You see it?
This shoe came out a little bit ago. We're a little late getting this video out, but guess what? I had to get it out because I don't want to do a disservice and just let this year go by without paying homage to the OG.
Yeah.
Right? This is a shoe that Michael Jordan actually wore on his feet. And we've seen
this one right here.
This one in this box now. But this model, right? It's been retroed a few times to some degree, but not to the exact specs of what he had on his feet in 1988. This one we're talking about comes correct, and it has the official Nike Air branding on the back. They give you the old school hang tag.
Yeah, those are heat.
You like that?
Yeah.
Fire Red 3. The elephant print on the shoe is done to the specs of what Tinker Hatfield designed back then. My man Tinker. Look at your face, man. Nigel's really digging this Fire Red 3.
Bro, those are heat.
You like that?
Yeah, what?
But threes don't even register for you.
I'm really not a 3 guy like that, but these are kind of like...
These, yeah, man. This is the Chicago Bulls colorway, you know.
Yeah.
The black, red, white, well, really gray.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is one of those ones.
This is one of those ones.
One of those ones. So we've seen the Katrina 3s. We've seen the Cardinal 3s from last year. That the red was more of like almost like had a little bit of tinge of orange to it, right? But the Fire Red 3 is again the OG. And I mean, I feel like I've said it. The Nike Air on the back, that's just so classic, man. So the shoe, the classic, timeless Jordan 3 design. I don't know, man. What's your initial reaction?
Well, I guess we saw reaction.
Yeah, true.
It was like.
This is a classic, man. This is a classic. I never had this shoe back in the day. Man, my boy had the original, not the red, but like the regular, like white cement.
The original 3?
Yeah.
Like the first Jordan 3?
First model. Yeah. When I was in 88, I was in 8th grade, and my boy had him in my class, and I was like, man, those are dope.
That's really crazy. You were younger than I am now in 1988.
So yeah, man, back in the 80s, 88, when these came out, my boy in class had one. I loved them. I've been in love with them ever since. What about you? You guys love this shoe? Just in general, the 3 as a shoe? I don't know. What else do I have?
You was really plotting.
That I wanted to get.
Back in the day,
you
saw your mans with the shoes, you like, I want those. But you never said anything.
I don't know.
Now, 30-some years later, you like, look at me now, friend from 88. I'm up.
I got him. Yeah, dope shoe. I love that. That is exactly right. Talking about the quality leather on the shoe, you got the good tumble.
Yeah.
You know, the slight tumble on the 3, which is standard. All in this upper part here. You got your gray, the infrared hits, or well, fire red, I guess is what they call this on this shoe, right? Obviously.
You got the elephant print.
Yeah, man.
Around the mud guard.
Yes.
And the back mud guard.
And the heel area.
And the heel area.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That is correct. You've got your Nike. The Nike Air does it for me, man. You throw that on the back, and it's just nostalgic all over, right?
I feel you. I think the Nike Air does like feel better than the Jumpman.
Yeah, of course.
Shoes.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 4s. Well, these are 4s, not 3s.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Jumpman on the back and the Nike Air, it's just a big difference.
It is. It is.
But
they both work.
Yeah, they both work. Shoes still fire. Can't be mad at it.
Yeah. So let's get into detail here. On the back, you got your flap.
Yes.
This doesn't fold.
The little heel tab.
It kind of does. Oh, you can kind of fold it a little bit.
Yeah.
You got your flap back here with the white. You got your red Nike Air, and I feel like the Nike Air. I think that the 3s feel like an older shoe than the 4s. Like just in terms of looks. These look like a more 80s-ish shoe. And these feel like a more modern shoe. So
oh, really?
And then corresponding with that, I think the Jumpman logo feels more modern than the Nike Air logo.
Well, I mean, it is.
Right.
You know,
So I think
Nike Air was original.
I think it's better for them to keep the Nike Air on the 3s and maybe keep the Jumpman on the 4s. I low-key like the Jumpman on the 4s.
Okay.
I like the Nike Air on the 4s too, but I think that the style of the Nike Air matches the 3 more. What do you feel about that opinion?
I think, you know, the way they do it now, typically the Nike Air, they try to reserve that for like OG colorways.
Exactly.
You know?
OGs,
So,
old.
If I'm getting like a bread 4 or a white cement 4, I want Nike Air on it. The new stuff like this is the canvas black.
Yeah.
I would like Nike Air on the back, to be honest. It just adds a different dimension. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
With the Jumpman.
It's better.
It's like, it just says new school, where like the Nike Air just kind of gives you that old school vibe. You know what I mean? So yeah,
See,
I agree.
he's just the old head. It's
That's
okay.
it. It's the old head in me.
Yep.
But Nike Air on this one, I love it.
Yeah, me too.
And the quality control was pretty good. I don't have any like glue issues all around this shoe. Anything. I do have like a dent, and maybe I'm just being particular.
Where?
Like right on the top of the foot of the shoe, like right on top on both of them. But I think that's just from the shoe being in the box. Like, look right up here. You see a little
I
dent?
yeah.
Like this one has a bigger dent on it than that one. You see this one here?
Oh man, that is like noticeable.
Yeah, this
I
kind of been
can't lie.
bugging me since I
Jeez.
got them. I'm like,
Yeah.
but you know, what are you gonna
That's
do? You
okay.
can't take them back and say, give me a different pair.
When you
Just
walk
roll
in,
with
they're
it.
gonna be like
I know.
5 feet away from you, so you'll
true.
be fine.
Nobody will notice it. It's just kind of bugs me. That's all.
I get you.
But anyway, the shoe itself, man, again, OG,
Beautiful.
you know, Michael Jordan wore these. That's a beautiful thing when you know, you have a pair that you know that was worn by the GOAT himself. And they brought them back for us the right way.
They really did. I feel like it's the old head in me right now.
Oh.
That's like really enjoying this shoe.
Yeah?
Like
The
I
old
said, I've
head?
never been a fan of the 3
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
But this one right here is really like,
It hit different?
yeah, I'm feeling this. When it came out the box, I was like, man,
God knows.
it's a nice looking shoe.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I do feel you.
Yeah.
I love it. Look at you, man. You picking
So,
it up.
because of that,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need you to give me a rating.
My rating?
Your rating.
Oh.
Oh.
This one is, you know, I can't say much, man. I got to give this a 10. It's like,
Hey man, I'm gonna have to do the exact same thing.
you give it a 10 too?
It's really a 10.
It is.
It really is a 10. It's just a nice shoe.
Look at this
all
shoe,
together.
man.
It's flawless.
It's hitting all the things, right?
Yes, it is.
And I love the old school Nike Air tag that they put on here. This is like the really classic. Wasn't a whole lot to it. Is before that like plastic hard one that looks like a picture frame.
Yeah.
with Jumpman on it. This
That's
was
what
the
it's
old
cooler
school.
though.
It's cooler, but this was like the original, which was like,
Yeah.
you know, it just throws you back.
It does look older.
You know, so that's all. But yeah, man, that's the shoe. That's the Fire Red 3. I love it.
Me too.
Hit us in the comments. Let us know if you copped the pair. Did you double up? I know a lot of people talking about doubling up on these or more because they haven't brought it out this way in 34 years. So who knows when we'll get another one again, right? Do you love
will
it?
you need another one?
I mean, you wear one, you kind of beat it 5 years later, 3 years later. Then you
That
pull a
makes sense.
fresh one out the box. You know how you looked when this one came out the box?
True that.
Imagine that in like 3 years. You
Yeah.
like, ooh, that pair looks so nice.
I get you. That makes
So
sense.
nice you had to do it twice. Hit us in the comments. Hit me on Instagram at RealDaddyC.
Yeah.
We will see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.
Peace.